Good evening, everybody. Can you hear me? Thank you very much for coming to the Grandbrier's one-year anniversary. My name is Christine DeConcilis. I'm the executive director. I'm usually never at a loss for words, but today I thought I better write something down. So I am going to just talk for a few minutes. Just a little over 365 days ago, Grandbrier opened its doors for the first time and welcomed residents to their new home. I'm certain for some of the residents, it was a very difficult move, where others welcomed the new and exciting opportunity. Our residents were moving into a new home where they did not know their neighbors, they were unfamiliar with the routines of the community, and possibly experienced a little bit of fear of the unknown. Yet they were all willing to take that leap of faith and begin the next chapter in their lives. A chapter that needs to be recognized and celebrated. Our mission at the Grandbrier and Pathway to Living is really twofold. To change the way society thinks about aging and senior living, and to support our residents as they travel their journey to live well beyond ordinary. Fast forward to today, and the Grandbrier has become a home, a safe haven, a place to celebrate, a place to support each other during difficult times, and a place to live. I'm so happy to be part of a community that assists our residents in living their best lives. During the past year, we have witnessed our residents living their best lives by participating in wonderful things. We went horseback riding, petting dolphins at Brookfield Zoo, trying their luck at Rivers Casino. And by the way, that's the favorite place for our Grandbrier residents. Spending the day at Arlington Park, as well as visiting museums and trying out new restaurants. They really enjoyed Camp Viva and are looking forward to camp this year as well. I'm extremely proud to be such a part of an amazing team of professionals. The Grandbrier team exemplifies daily what it means to be compassionate, caring, and dedicated. Team members that forged friendships with our residents, yet never forgetting we are visitors in their home. I want to thank our Grandbrier families for putting their faith in our team and community and trusting that we will provide the best possible care for their loved ones. Thank you to our dedicated team for showing up every day and going above and beyond for our residents and providing the best possible care while making it look effortless. Thank you to Pathway to Living and ownership for always supporting, guiding, and allowing us to create a wonderful home for our residents. And lastly, and most importantly, thank you to our Grandbrier residents, whom we have come to know as family. Without you, we wouldn't be here. It's an honor to care for you. It's a blessing to come to work every day and spend time with you. And it's a privilege to be the executive director of this community. I look forward to what the next year brings. I would also like to acknowledge all of our residents that moved in May last year, so they've been here for a year. Carl Palmer, M.A., Arlene, Lou, Virginia, Rose, Elizabeth, and Russell. Thank you to all those residents that took their leap of faith and moved and made their new home the Grandbrier. Now, with that said, I would like to introduce a very special resident. Although all my residents are special, one has the distinct honor of being our first resident that moved into the Grandbrier, Mr. Carl Palmer. Carl, I would like to present you with our Grandbrier Award for being the first resident, and it actually has the red ribbon that you cut a year ago.
All right, very good, thank you.
Andy's a Sox fan.
Yeah, very good here. Yeah. Well, that was a surprise.
You got it?
Yeah. This is the one I speak into, right?
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, to all you Cub fans out there,
You gotta talk right into it.
okay. To all you Cub fans out there, I ask only a little concession. You know, it took you 106 years to get to where you're at now. We dated in '05, so it looks like we have about another 90 years to go. Yeah, you're right. We're going to need them. But that's the opening statement. I want to talk to you a little bit about my first week here. Tim was the manager of the restaurant, and we came out and he would ask me, "What would you like to eat today, Carl?" And I said, "Oh, probably a steak and some mashed potatoes and cherry pie a la mode." But he came through and we had it. But would you believe I got tired of eating steak, potatoes, and cherry pie a la mode. Oh, man. But now, living here in the Grandbrier, every time I walk into the restaurant, I know people. Okay, I can hear the difference now.
All right, you got it, or want me to hold it?
No, I can hold it.
Okay.
It's just, now every time I walk into the dining room, I'm surrounded by new friends, and I'm well known in the dining room. I happen to raise the flag, the first flag here, out on the patio with the help of Marjorie. I think Megan just folded up the flag and we had to redo it out there standing in the wind. And Marjorie was kind enough to come and help me refold the flag so we make sure that the blue field arrives at the top. Another big thing is that Paul's sitting here with me. We went to, on Memorial Day, to the Sullivan School to talk about our experience in the Navy, which was very rewarding. He took down the southern part of the Pacific and I took the central, where we both solved and served our time. It was a very nice day. We had a lot of questions from the school children, and we both appreciated. But the thing now I want to speak to Megan. Please give us time to rest. She's so busy in planning trips and going on organizing trips, and we made one going to Brookfield Zoo. Now, those of you who have not been there, be careful of the tram, because we used this tram and those seats got pretty hard and hot. So I would recommend you bringing a cushion for you new people. We are looking forward to making a trip to the Field Museum, horseback riding, pumpkin patch we've already been. Future trips are going to the planetarium, the Museum of Science and Industry in the summer of next year. I'm having trouble walking very far now because I just came back from rehab a few hours ago. I spent many happy hours keeping Megan's father happy because he always brings my favorite Miller Lite beer. Dancing at every Friday, now that I'm in my 10th decade, I have to tell Diane I can't keep up with her anymore. The legs just won't handle it. Now I'd like to ask if there's any questions that you want to ask me about my experience or anything else that might concern you? If not, why then I think we're gonna call it the end of my participation. Megan is over there laughing and having a good time. Okay, yeah, thank you people for coming and hearing us.